Welcome to Save This Movie, and today we're counting down our picks for the movies that are actually scary. These are the films that don't rely on cheap jump scares or loud noises. They get under your skin and stick in your mind. From slow-burn psychological horror to pure nightmare fuel, these are the movies that prove real fear doesn't fade when the credits roll. And this movie is hidden gem. Some of people even didn't know this movie exists. Terrified 2017. Terrified, not to be confused with the bloody clown flick Terrifier, is a supernatural horror movie straight out of Argentina, a country you almost never hear about when it comes to horror films. This was actually my first time watching an Argentinian horror, and damn, it didn't disappoint at all. Terrified doesn't follow the usual horror movie formula where everything ends with a clear solution or an explanation. The mystery that starts the film only opens the door to more chaos. The story splits into different horror sketches that seem unrelated at first. A married couple hearing strange banging sounds in their house.
Clara?
A neighbor dealing with a violent poltergeist and setting up cameras. And a dead kid suddenly coming back home, just sitting at the dinner table like nothing ever happened. All of this takes place in the same neighborhood, and that's what makes it so scary. The Skeleton Key, 2005. This horror movie have a plot twist that'll mess with your head, and it makes me always remembering the ending even after a decade. The Skeleton Key is one of those horror films that doesn't need blood or jump scares to freak you out. It's the spooky atmosphere that makes you goosebumps. The Skeleton Key starts off simple. A nurse takes a job in a creepy old house out in the Louisiana swamps. But the more she explores, the stranger it gets. Weird noises.
I suggest you leave that house.
Can't hurt you if you don't believe.
Locked rooms.
I've seen the room.
No, child, you don't know what you've seen.
And some dark hoodoo stuff going on.
Nobody that means you harm can cross it.
Who are you afraid of? Tell me who you're afraid of.
You lay a line down. Is how you tell who your enemies are.
It's slow at first, but trust me, the ending flips everything upside down. You'll think you know what's happening, and then boom! You don't. It's creepy, smart, and that twist? One of the coldest in horror.
Oh, real.
Host 2020. Host is one of my favorite found-footage horror movie, and it has 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the kind of film that didn't need a big budget to completely mess with your head. The whole thing takes place over a Zoom call, yeah, the same app we all use during lockdown. It's also scary because it's timely. Everyone remembers those lonely late-night video calls during lockdown, right? The movie turns that familiar setting into your worst nightmare. No escape, no help, just you, your webcam, and something that shouldn't be there. A story starts when a bunch of friends stuck at home during lockdown decide to do an online spirit summoning session just for fun.
Is there anyone there? Please come forward.
What was that? Amy, was that you?
I heard it.
I heard something.
I think there's something here.
Do you see that?
As soon as they start calling spirits, weird stuff begins happening on everyone's screens. Glitches, shadows, random noises, and a monster pop out.
Oh,
Emma, that's funny.
The tension keeps rising, and each camera feed becomes a horror scene waiting to happen.
This is not good. I told you not to disrespect the spirits. It could be something demonic.
Hey, this is all you want! Not my fault! This is your fault!
Emma, turn the filters off. Come on.
Incantation, 2022. This movie is a ghost stories, cursed tapes, and found footage horrors combined. Incantation takes all that and twists it into something way darker. With a lot of disturbing and creepy moments, this movie is really hard to watch at night. And the crazy part is that this movie is based on true story. Incantation nails a story that's familiar to anyone growing up in Asia. Stuff like cults, supernatural beliefs, possessions, and all that spooky stuff have been part of the culture for ages. The film follows a woman who accidentally breaks a religious taboo years ago, and now she's fighting to protect her daughter from the curse she unleashed. Every shaky frame, every whisper, and every strange ritual pulls you deeper into the nightmare. Shudder, 2004. Shudder is one of those classic Asian horror movies that quietly became a favorite among real horror fans. It's a gem, simple, haunting, and the ending was epic. There's also a US remake from 2008, but honestly, the Thai version does it better. The story follows Tun, a photographer, and his girlfriend Jane, who accidentally hit a woman with their car one night after a party. Terrified, they drive away. But soon after, strange shadows and ghostly figures start showing up in Tun's photos. At first, he thinks it's nothing, but the images keep getting clearer, and the haunting becomes real. As Jane digs deeper into who the woman was, they uncover a dark truth. Not just about the ghosts, but about Tun himself. And that ending? It's one of those perfect oh damn moments. Not loud, not gory, but deeply unsettling. And that ending? It's one of those perfect oh damn moments. Not loud, not gory, but deeply unsettling. สนใจของมันไม่ใช่แค่เงาแปลกๆในรูปเท่านั้นหรอกนะแต่มันอยู่ที่เรื่องราวในรูปมากกว่า Thanks for watching. If you like movie list content like this, don't forget to comment what list you want to see next and make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss my next videos.